Perhaps it's the idea
Okay,
behind.
we got Team Secret on defense, we got T1 on
Jet,
attack.
Saya is much
Any
more
raid boss,
comfortable on the Jet,
anything?
so we
No.
kind of play around
Let's
that
see what
strength. Now, I do like that
the
they picked up
Neon's got.
Cypher.
One of the better
Kind of
comps for fighting over
that
towards A
there
main.
is a good chance of maybe a Neon coming out, or maybe even just
The
no
Team
Dot
Secret.
coming out, so that you can really slow them down even further, and trying to get ahead of the meta while they stick with the Jet.
Well, let's see what this first round brings. We do have Recon out and the Neon already out here on long.
Elbow stun.
See Jeremy,
Elbow stun into Recon, but that's an
losing the
absolute
duelist
shot
battle,
from
a
Saya.
quick shot from Saya player. And Jesse's going to spot him, just trying to poke him down with the shock dart, but now he's going to have his teammate to push ahead. Jesse Vass sitting here in the smoke. Willie expected no. Jesse Vass quicker on that one. Izu does trade it back. As T1 trying to flood the site in the
Yeah,
corners.
seeing the dominance of this smoke as well.
And Team Secret started off big with a first
Yeah,
round
this is where
pistol
people
win.
normally put the Viper
Yeah, that
smoke.
smoke continues to
It's-
plague everyone.
yeah,
and
it's back.
basically
Good old
became an
Haven.
absolute staple on A side on Haven towards the end of its
T1 at least-
lifespan. And now that it's
I
returned,
want to say,
maybe
I want to
teams
say
forgetting
prove
how
that they can
powerful that
take
can be for the defenders
long,
as
but
it
they just,
blocks
I mean, they
off
just hit
3
a
angles they have
really
to
nice
check,
shot.
as
They ate
they're
a
breaking
lot of
out it.
stuns, and they're going to get all
Sometimes
the
you have
info
someone
that they
hiding
hit all
inside
these
of it as
stuns.
well,
Yeah.
just like Jesse Vash.
You see, like, one guy's got to check the door.
Smoke is so
and-
strong. Is
they
Viper
don't
not
check the
meta on
corner, he
Haven
tries to
anymore?
flick
You
it
could
over,
definitely
but
still
GG,
use the
just a
Viper.
couple of
But the issue is,
quick
like, the
shots
Sky
to
was
the
a big
head.
part of that over towards A,
So that's
finding
a
info
great
over
start
towards
here
long,
for the
etc.
side
on
of Team
defense.
Secret.
So you would
From
have to
the
change it up a little
defender's
bit,
side,
probably some kind of
Kind of
gecko
in a rough spot, but does do
play to make it
a
work.
bit of damage there to
But
stack.
it's still
I
doable,
like
but
that he stays on top
I think
of the
that having
boxes
the
as well.
normal
Still
comp
uses
with
the shrouded step to reposition,
a
but
Neon,
make sure that he can still
probably
have an
just
angle
going to be the
advantage
go-to.
with that Guardian at long range. We should note it's full buys up from full buy ups from
Smoke
Team
off
Secret.
the alarm bot. I mean, they
For
see it.
Marshall, the smoke's a little telling, so he's going to get ahead of that. Trying to dodge around that alarm bot, hoping that nobody's watching for it.
Yeah, puts a stop to that business on B. The B business. And here's what.
Business.
Yeah, the bee's nest. The bee's nest.
Oh,
The new nickname for B. Well, we do have 2G watching this angle as well. Spots a couple there in garage. So now T1 are like, well, how about the bee's nest again?
maybe we go again. I mean, you really don't have any choices once you've already been spotted, and if it's in mid, you're kind of trapped here on Haven. You got no information.
Might be able to get a plant.
Yeah. Okay, Stash is going to stick the plant. As his teammates drop one by one, he will
Yeah.
just secure the extra 300 creds for everyone.
Yeah,
on
and
the
it's
side of T1.
going to be an early ult
Feels
for
pretty good.
Neon.
Oh, wow.
Okay, one away now.
Okay.
Okay, that was a good track.
Yeah. It is the 2-0 to Team Secret, but
Grab the Marshal for it? Yeah,
positives
okay.
in there for T1. Not half bad.
Yeah, I mean, Team Secret, again, everybody bought up, so you did some damage. It's just the Marshal, and Jeremy is racking up a couple points here, especially with the spam down. I mean, gets all three, puts him very close. Yeah, to his ultimate, wants to make sure they upgrade to the Spectre from the Marshal, and they'll even pick up a rifle.
Okay, so
Jesse
T1
Bash
trying to prove that they
wide
can take over
for
towards
Jeremy.
A at the beginning. Team Secret just
Very
doing
interesting.
their heavy default over towards A. We're going to
We
have
did talk about how
stun
this
into
guy individually
stun.
can be crazy, but
The
trying to make a play
recon.
here for a
Recon
bonus,
deep
they're
this
gonna
time,
stop
so they
them in their
don't know
tracks.
about the numbers actually making
And
it through.
well,
Got-
I say it, and Jeremy immediately does lose the duel. Xgear just going to take his head off.
Yeah, that's a rough one. Not quite sure if they actually heard the slide or not, because he just got stunned right as he activated it to try to get close. But either way, T1, they're not backing away from the A main fight, which I think is important, because the Neon changes the tempo on how fast the defenders can overtake A main and then also continue to shove you out of it, especially when paired with the Breach, right? You've got the fault line. You could even save the relay bolt for after. Then you could put up the Omen smoke. I mean, it just doesn't stop. As we see Izu trying to shake up the defense a bit. And Wild Oreo will get spotted as well. So he's going to have
Do
to
they
back
make the
up.
call back to C?
And that'll slow things down. Still 40 seconds. I don't think T1's going to mind too much. They're playing this cautiously as it is.
Yeah, it looks like it's a nice call on this.
We'll see how this does go. Very slow and carefully over towards C. Big stack from Team Secret over on A. And now they're just running on in 30 seconds. And some utility to get in onto the site. Smoke into the back. And that will be Saya player to open it up and say, well, there's nobody here. We could just get that plant down early nice and safe.
Yeah, full util for Envy's Breach. See what T1
God,
has
full
prepared in their
util
post-plant position. So far, the
On
space
Breach,
is
and you
quite
got a
good.
flash for Omen.
No, you can't possibly get everybody off of these fault lines. Excurit's going to get ahead of that fault line, trying to hold close. Get some damage down. It's Easy picks up 2, and Saya for a 3rd.
Easy gets the fast kills, and he can
Jesse
just kill the
Bash
Omen
remaining.
TPing.
And they
Alright,
have an
any
inkling.
extra kills?
Yeah, here in Garage, he
Wait,
does get that
Could
headshot
actually
on
be,
the Izu.
could be a couple of extra kills.
Very small chance
Ooh,
for him. And
the
Saya
two
player
people
will
on
headshot
site
him
are pretty
down
low HP.
for his 2nd kill. So T1.
Right. It was a
got
nice
bonus,
bonus.
they get on the
Does
board.
Jeremy now ult?
Nice little play to
Jesse
take
gets
out
dropped.
Jeremy early and then rotate over to C.
Yeah, the Econ a little bit shaken here. Curious to see if we see Jeremy buy up for Jesse, return the favor a little bit, and then just activate that ultimate. Oh, that's how he got the 2nd kill. The high-low timing not quite right there and on beat for Team Secret's retake. So Killjoy gonna set up, trying to watch for both B and Garage.
Okay, Jesse
That way
takes
you
the
don't have to
hit
spend
of
too
just a
much
Spectre.
time staring down
We've got
that
2 people that
path
can't
as
buy. We've got 3,
Neon
4,
looking to push
5
forward
people
once
that can't
again.
buy from Team Secret next. That's a lie. 2G you could buy, so you got 4 people.
Forward. Funny angle into A main, and it's
Abyss
not
only in playoffs?
T1
Yeah.
to stick around
Good
there.
luck
They
to
are
teams.
actually looking to pressure into Garage. Smoke comes in. Wild Oreo says, well, looks like they're here. Alarm bot comes in, bit of spam. Wild Oreo getting a bit chipped away at.
Yeah, no way to fully regain control of that, though. The Silva's on the other side, just holding on to A main. So Secret will have to find a different answer to re-clear. That's going to be a 3-man investment on the minimap over by Garage to re-clear it. Now they get the information, so they can start to shift their weight. Jeremy starting to put his back closer to the A side to
Alright, and
provide
we got a
backup.
Neon for a
We still
fast
have the
rotate.
turret
Neon still has
out
stun.
on B.
Would love to
Shot goes
free the
down.
breach
We'll
up
see
to
Vaz
rotate as
drone
well.
as well. Sees
Yeah,
one,
jump peek over towards long. They re-clear
and that is going
garage
to
to get
trigger a
early in
couple
for
of
one
embers,
A.
or at least one
Breach and
to
then
come on
Eric to be
over
able to
and
use
the
all the
smoke.
util here in
Yeah,
terms of
really
flash
both
stun.
and the fault line as
Looking
well.
alright.
T1 could get stopped.
We'll see if it does happen. Saya player, though, is in onto the site. Jesse in the smoke still, and he is going to poke out, take out Izu. Gives a chance to hold on to this one. Still hanging out in there, and Envy does take out a couple on the back of the site, and now Saya, trying to push in a Wild Oreo, but he is going to
Nicely
take
done.
down
Envy
Excurit.
did
That is
unreal
the
on this.
retake
Nice
here on the
Omen
side
flashes as well.
of Team Secret.
T1 trying to
Yeah, I mean, the hold inside the smoke again.
do a
Jesse
stun
Bash,
dash.
that really breaks things apart and causes a bit of a chasm.
I mean, this
on
was just
T1's
Envy over
plans.
towards heaven.
Sure, they get
Though,
ahead with
I
their
mean,
own fault line.
they
and
just
catch
delayed
Jeremy
so
right
much
at
with the
the
stun,
end,
so
it
the
gives,
smokes went, right?
Saya the advantage in that fight. But Jesse Bash just completely distracts T1, and then they get paranoid as well. They're just not sure. They don't want to get caught off guard, so they're holding those positions, but they get picked off one by one. And we realize
I think
that
this will go
Secret,
too
their
far to
rotations were
break
a bit
this.
quick as well, so T1's going to have to figure out why that happened. When was that re-clear
Yeah,
from Garage?
breaks the molly, doesn't break the alarm bot. At the moment, Team Secret done a good job of changing up all of their
Saya's gonna go through
Killjoy
very
util.
quickly. Ball line comes
What
in,
is fun.
and wow,
Well, he's stuck now with the Hero Vandal.
yeah, and ooh, not gonna hit it. Wild Oreo gonna win in that
Team Secret
1v1.
kind of look nice at the
Natsuji's
moment on
right
this
there
map.
in the garage. Spike planted once again, but okay, Rossi gonna get some help from Excurit. That's a couple of kills, but now
The
he's gotta
double
finish
slide
back.
gets me every time.
The defuse will come
Sometimes
in.
I forget there's a
Fourth
double
round
slide and you
win
see
for
the
Team Secret.
neon go out
The
and then he
double
just
slice
reappears.
from the Neon. Jeremy
Yeah.
says, whoops, missed that one. Comes right back for it. Won't be the one that picks up the kill, but again, just the distraction that you can be, just the space creation that Neon has now.
That Oreo
built in.
spray, yeah, he's back.
Every Neon will have that by default. You just got to get used to your own speed. And again, a big part of this, sure, it's an eco from T1, but a big story of this round, once again, is just how that was the cause of it, and that's something they need to keep in mind.
Right, what's the
It's
change up?
mostly
They
just,
got.
you know, the Killjoy Utah.
They already have the
immediate
best ults to
re-clears
work
of
with, but they
these
got an Omen
positions,
ult.
that T1 tries to poke and prod at
Knives,
in
everyone
the beginning part of the
forces.
round.
Almost in the
Now,
util.
See after that timeout, Secret, what's their read on it?
Is
It's gonna be the
Secret
Killjoy
really
reposition.
thinking they're gonna take over towards
Early but
do
a
something
goodie.
C?
Kinda catch
But
them
it looks
off
like they want to
guard,
go
make sure that they
aggro
have to be delayed, and then you
and
push out
probably
from the
get the
C side.
breaches ult.
Get out of my way.
Yeah.
Standing ahead.
I feel like
What
this
are
is
they
going to work
doing?
out
They're
pretty well,
waiting.
but here comes Saya with the Blade Storm. And the slow push
Yeah,
towards
they
A-Long.
had a reactive setup for either
members,
losing
looks
A
like they are
control
gonna
or
have
whether they
easy
swing
push
this
down.
early. Double push down. This is gonna be really nice. Envy's
This
gonna get his
is gonna
ult here.
guarantee the Rolling Thunder as well. Envy only 1 point away from it. He'll get that over on C main. They already heard all the util on A. You're just gonna buy time as much as possible with the Nanoswarm, with the turret.
Shadows traveling.
As long as everybody
Okay,
on
Envy
Secret
picks up
stays
the
alive,
ult.
this
They're
retake
so
could
far
be
away
deadly
that
against
maybe they
C1.
don't check tab yet.
See, just got that Rolling Thunder you were talking about, Jesse Vash.
Pings the
spam
right
through.
side to try get some
Get some
spams. Maybe a
return
bit too
fire.
deep, to be honest. You want to ping like
Has
the bottom here.
turrets there, you got the drone.
More likely to hit
Lots of
heads or
information. The
people's
plan
feet.
will come
Spike
down.
planted.
Jesse is taking a bunch of damage up here, up in the tower. And just trying to clear out a bit with the shock darts.
Breach
But
ult into
here
recon.
comes Envy.
Yeah, and this
First
looks
he's
like
gonna
the
throw
damage
after
lineup
shock
to
and
get
health, push
everywhere
him out
under.
into the Rolling Thunder, and everybody is going to get hit by that here. for the
Oi,
retake.
that's nice.
Oh,
though.
Jeremy jumps out,
Yeah,
gets all the
that's
scouting,
nice.
then slides right back
Slide
into
under.
hell.
Dude, Izu hit
We'll get all
3?
the kills, though. And he still hasn't made
Whoa,
it through, and Exterior will
Izu.
land the shot, knows that there's no way for him
Izu
to go
on
for a safe
Cypher
drop.
got 3.
Peeks out right on the end of that utility. And Secret, I
Yeah,
mean,
give me this-
the
give me
Rolling
this
Thunder
replay
was
then.
good. The initial util was good, but the
Is it
speed
the
of
actual
the
hit
follow-up
itself
after it,
looked
a
good?
little
He's in the
rough.
corner,
We've
right, so
seen,
he doesn't get
you
hit
know,
by the
that
breach
kind of
ult.
retake worked very well with the Jet, but watch here. Jeremy will
He
try to get
did,
some
right?
spotting, but the fast lane actually blocks up some of the angles.
Enemy
You're not
remaining.
quite catching
Player
Izu.
standing.
Spends a lot of time taking out stacks right below, and Izu
Hey.
is able to hold
Had the Omen
strong
flash, but
as that first line of
the
defense.
cage kind of saved him a little bit.
He's just getting ahead of it and holding down the fort for the team as everybody tries to flood the site. And now Saya is just running into the garage, going to take that over. Running straight into multiple members as Wild Oreo gets one. But Xgert is in the back now, and he's going to take a couple. But here we go. The overdrive comes in. Jeremy picks up the first kill. Now the Hunter's Fury coming out as well. Jeremy's still trying to pressure, but another plant comes down from T1.
This overdrive is so fast now. How do you win against it? Okay, if you have two people,
Hey, sure,
you
that'll
distract
work.
him. Really spread apart his crosshairs there, and that's how you win. Make it a 2v1. Make
And
it
no
unfair.
smokes on this one.
And now
Camera on the
Jesse
spike.
Vash,
That's a good round.
I mean, you only got 150 credits. They have a Rolling Thunder as well. Perhaps trying to hope that you can draw out the ultimate. That would be maybe something worth fighting for. But the round surely lost.
Trying to push
Hey,
into
2 in a
them,
row
and
for
that
T1. Go
immediately
look
gets
over at
shut
the
down
money
as
here.
well.
Gone.
T1
People that can't buy. So now
rallying
they force him
back
to an
after
eco.
their
Good chance to get 3 in a
timeouts,
row.
getting
Stacks
a
as his
couple of
ult.
big rounds in a row.
And they're going to get Sovo.
Izu picking
Go
up
for the
3
next
kills
big
the
fire
last time, and then this time around just trying to pressure. See that Rossi here is able to set up a couple of kills. Izu gets one of those as well. Rossi gets a second
Neon.
here.
Dude, it's so
It's a
fast.
big
That duel at
race
spawn
from
looked
his
so hard.
teammate. Xgert there.
It's so hard to do.
And so T1.
Outlaw comes out.
able to
Everyone's
come
one
back a
shot.
bit here.
Yeah, and the Outlaw as well to try to snowball and recover that economy. You know, much Saya loves
Optic
his
used to run
snowbs.
Neon KO Sky on Haven. Dude, that was my
he's gonna
comp.
get the first kill onto it, some extra
They
damage as
stole
well
that comp from me.
sprinkled through.
It's a little bit
It's gonna feel
outdated,
very
to be honest.
nice. Early value from your eco round.
I don't think you would run KO
That's
Sky.
Breach taken down as well, so takes away a lot of that execute power. I mean, it's one of the reasons why Envy can kind of just hold blind, right? When the first piece of util comes out, the fault line goes in. There's really no way for T1 to fight against that right now. Until they
Pat Coast
draw
with
that
the
out. They
12
have to try to
months. Thank
force
you
it
so
into
much,
a
man. Thank you,
cooldown.
thank you.
They're not finding an opportunity.
Appreciate the prime. Thank you very much.
Rosh is going to clear out mid with this drone. Says, okay, well, nobody's here, so going to send a smoke in towards B, but you see they're kind of split up at this point. The spike over towards C. And Saya to check it.
Deploying drone.
He will be spotted, gets the drone out, and shuts that down.
Damn, Fio. What the hell?
And the slow
That's
push
crazy.
in towards B.
30
Just a
seconds
couple
left.
of guys. 2GE, the first one to spot him, but Izu, nice little headshot. But the fault line is massive. Saya is going to follow up with that outlaw shot of his own. And now Jeremy's
know
going to get his own
exactly
Bulldog. Oh, there it is.
Bounce.
The headshot comes in, and Rossi gets his own to trade it back. And this is kind of a close round with them low
10 seconds left.
on firepower. And here comes the lockdown as well. But Saya trying to push it,
Oh.
takes his head off. Does Wild Oreo, and now Rossi
We got a
has to
server
evacuate
ult.
the site.
He does have Hunter's Fury, but he needs
Yeah,
to
I
position
kind of want to get a
himself
kill
well.
before that.
He wants to try to get the first kill so he doesn't get pushed in.
Sounds huge, but they get it
defusing.
half.
Yeah, Recon to try to force him off of it, but they're still sticking the half.
Stick to half. That's a good shot from Rossi. And
Oh,
it's Jesse
couldn't tuck
Bass
around the
with
corner. Yeah, just
wall
had to take the
shut
duel.
him
Thought the swing was
down.
going to be maybe better
Team
timing.
Secret gonna move ahead to 5-3
Good,
with
nice try.
Thrifty.
Wow, I mean,
Shout out to
some
Team Secret
nasty
for winning
shots
that.
here.
The ult
Obviously,
was
the
giant
initial
as well.
from
Ult
Envy
in a
is just a good
2v2,
setup
but he
off of
hit
that
the shot
fault
to
line.
back it up.
It's at the cost of his teammates. I believe TGE going down on that one, but either way, you knew that you were set up for success on the initial hit. But then Wild Oreo with a great peek off of the lockdown right here. Oh, just crisp. That gives the opening. I mean, Rossi, you could argue like, hey, he has Hunter's Fury, but you also just don't want one of them pushing you as you're trying to channel that. So I think he's trying to get rid of that extra card. But Team Secret's ahead of it. They actually just hold the half.
Yeah. It's a huge
The
round
perfect
for
call
them,
on the
and now
minimap, as we can
push
see.
Once again from the side of T1, who do have
Yeah, and the neon,
mostly big buys
the
here.
neon wall
And still
towards
a
retake.
couple of big
Back of
ultimates. They
sight
haven't
could be
even
giant
used
here.
the, Rolling Thunder on this push. They essentially just
Oh,
get
okay,
in
you
onto
get
C.
double
The spike
info
is
for
already
this as
planted.
well. Yeah, Neon probably
That's a
needs
quick
to
one now.
switch
Gotta hold off
guns.
that post plan and always
'Cause you
and
can't
as always,
really
the
wall
lead
the
here for
back.
T1, and it's off to a rough start.
Is he gonna send it with an op?
And Excurid, he can't help on the defense. Once the fault line comes in, he's going to throw in a smoke and just hide in it and hope. Fast lane comes in, Izu gets a kill. They're trying to defuse, but he has snuck his way out with the stinger. He does get one, but it's already defused to half.
They bought some time with the Rolling Thunder. They're trying to diffuse off of the
Guys,
flash,
you gotta
trying to
swing.
mask the noise, and he's hidden from the angle,
They
and it's
just
already done.
they halved and then they
Oh,
they
that's a rough one.
play
I mean, it's
they
it's
just
tough
so
to do
far
that
back
once
that I'm
Adam's
not
done
even sure they
anyway,
had
but
the
flash point
additional
as well
on
to try
top
to
of the
mask
spike
sound
here, to
just
be
a
honest
bit.
with you.
Secret just pulling out
Breach
all the
ult
stops
goes
to make sure
in.
they keep the lead here on the defending half of Haven.
Absolutely, that was a big one. I mean, they're trying to push in. Jeremy just, the operator, gets that first kill. Look at this.
Yeah, it was like a plant on the corner, right? So you could
Zaya's
defuse around the
gone,
side.
lines up another in garage. And obviously, there was all the shenanigans around the defuse as well. And
Normally
they're
I can
able to
blame
pull
Wingman for that one,
one
but
together. And remember, T1 already took a timeout. This attacker
Do
side
I
not
remember my
looking
record on the
super
Neon
clean,
Sky
though
comp?
they did
Test
get
my
those 2
memory.
wins after the
3 wins,
timeout.
1 loss, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, T1.
What actually is it, Saint?
The
Don't
initial
tell me it's the other way
conditioning
around.
that Secret had and the Neon pushing out has really slowed down the tempo of T1. And the thing with the Cypher is on any map, quite frankly, at the end of the day, the only way for you to really get hard value on
2-1.
the lurk is to win a duel.
Do I remember who the one was
With the
against?
Killjoy, you can
Better
start
not be
to inch
many.
forward with things. You know, with the turret, you can disrupt some setups with the Nano Swarm, but as a Cypher, you simply have to dig deep and create a little bit of space with your own weaponry. It hasn't really favored T1. This time they will have Izu planted all the way forward, so he's ready to go for a pinch wherever it may be needed, or at least cut off the early backup. This is a good way to battle out
Was it
the
mini?
potential early rotates.
Lot used there to clear into garage, and now just trying to push through with the paranoia, and Saya is in onto the site. Another fast push, but 2GE gets the kill. And that one was clean. Looks like the
30
smoke
seconds
was
left.
up.
Hello, Mini, by the way.
Another plant will come in
Hey,
from
name
the
your
side
pair?
of Stacks. Has been consistent about that, but the post plants have been all Team Secret.
Yeah, and Izu's position
Yeah, they're
is
definitely gonna be playing
a
over
little
towards
bit
site.
rough, just because surely Secret should be checking for this. Now they have extra members there just to try to distract
Recon's
Secret's
pretty
retake.
big. You
Meanwhile,
get
the
a
main
kill for
force is
though.
already at the site. 1-for-1 trade. Stacks going for another for T1. Rossi still alive with 3 kills. Goes for a fourth
Rossi,
to secure
okay.
us around for
I see you.
T1.
Nice shots on this.
Well, sometimes you just have one guy that's unaccounted for and wins all the duels. Rossi, insane stuff there. Just going one by one, hitting onto the heads. Starts off here, corner, challenges him.
Yeah, I mean, he's positioned himself
shots,
way
man.
out on the far side.
I am nice. Yo, sit down.
It was nice.
This
I
kind
mean,
of shows
no
how
doubt
close the
about
rounds have
that
been as well. The
round.
fact they have to eco on
Rossi
this one.
makes a
Chance for
clean works off
T1
of the
to maybe
distraction of
get
his teammates.
5. maybe 6.
You know, kind of. We heard a wave of murmurs.
Jeremy
out in
one
the
away from
crowd
his
as well with
ult.
Rossi's
From his ult, sorry.
nice ending to
So
the
you
round.
would
See if that's
imagine
enough
they
to
would
make it a
have
6-6, which is what
pushed
they
over
would want
towards
here on
long
the
and
attacking
taken
side
this,
of
but
Haven.
instead Jesse
Yeah,
takes it,
absolutely.
and they're really just trying to prep
Well,
for the next
not
round.
gonna charge a site
Over
once
ult,
again
Neon
just
ult,
yet. They have
breach
Saya
ult.
actually on an operator this time around, so he's going to look to
Saint, who is it
hold
actually
this
2 in the end?
angle. And then maybe slowly
It's either
do
Mini
make
or
this push
FPX,
on
man.
to C.
Trying to also not give way to
FPX?
that early Rolling Thunder as well. So once they're close, they're still holding just in case there's a reaction. They don't see it. Not quite the shots he was fishing for with the Sheriff.
Big shots from Rossi, man. He's feeling it now. That's a couple where it's through smoke. It's not a lot of information, and he just taps away.
Now he's hidden here because even if he dies, he's going to have Hunter's Fury, but he's just going to get another kill trying to stabilize.
You saw his reaction.
Dude, his reaction was so good.
Wasn't the ending to the round he was looking for. A bit messier than the previous kills, but that should be a clean setup. All set up for that C long hold. And T1 one round
Last
away,
round
getting
in the
close to a
half.
couple very big ultimates. Hunter's Fury now
A couple,
online.
a couple of nice
But of
rounds
course,
back to
Team
back
Secret,
for
they've already
Rossi.
been backing a couple of those up.
Yeah, see, nice spray to start it off, and then this first one is good, but then just the movements, a little bit
Replay man did
unpredictable
him
there
dirty,
from Envy.
dude.
And eventually he's able to see, and he hits a quick shot.
He went from I'm nice to I was so bad. The duality of Rossi. I mean, it was still a good round from
Okay,
him.
but Team
We're
Secret
so
prep pretty
bad.
heavy with this one just to make sure they have all the ults. So push aggro over towards here with a Sova ult. Recon went to the back, didn't scan anyone, so he's kind of just blind ulting. Hoping the Recon was going to get someone.
Eliminate a big part of the map.
going up.
C entirely taken over by Secret.
Yeah, they say no more C. You're too good at that. We're done with this, okay? It's
Yeah,
done.
in reaction, they
last
2-man
round, no
send
more.
it. Sorry, 3-man send it over towards A.
They funnel them
What
into
is
the
this
A
drone
side, but
for?
is the retake ready?
Hey, that isn't neat.
Last time the set play didn't quite work out. Ooh, no trades.
I mean, 3 guys stacked in a
Oh,
row.
Rossi has his own
Many
ult.
targets. Now the Hunter's Fury on the other side. Rossi accurate with that.
Hey,
as well.
Evan to hit that guy.
Hunter's
Oh,
Fury
and we have the
kills.
luck going through middle.
There's maybe
I
a
guess
bit of
alarm bot was
stacking
either
from
off
the
or we
side of
saw a
Team
cage.
Secret. And here's Izu.
Izu should have 2 here.
They just have no idea. He's
Oh,
coming
everyone's
in from
gonna be
behind
dead,
the spike. Diffuser goes down as Rossi another headshot. Saya
Surely he gets
gonna
one.
steal the ace away. They don't
Okay.
care. It's 6-6.
6 in the end.
T1.
The recovery was good. A little bit
Massive
attack sided.
surge
Um,
back to tie things
We
up.
get to see the neon
Yeah,
and attacking.
started at
This
4-1
comp is so
after
deadly at
losing the
spamming
pistol
C
as
heads.
well. So it's a good recovery, but we should note that it is a recovery. Starting on the attacking side of Haven, where you're looking to gain some momentum, maybe gave a bit too much respect to the Neon.
We will see.
And we'll see if they can now hold off against the speed of the Neon and Team Secret. And this is the map that Team Secret infamously took DRX to the A site every single
Yeah.
round of their attack.
I think I was actually casting that as well.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, that was just a really crazy map.
Yeah.
Love from Ireland, T1 fight team.
Wow. We have a lot of global
Ooh.
fans.
Yeah, that's
today.
a
I love
long trip.
Awesome.
it. Yeah. Out here, lots of fans for some of the T1 players.
Yeah.
Our fan on the left has a final tomorrow. They're here cheering on T1.
Hopefully it's a Valorant final.
Oh, well then it wouldn't be so
Studying
bad.
Valorant, yeah.
That number
Yo.
16 prod.
Yeah, I mean those were just straight up lined up against.
This hater.
Dude,
Dude,
how
I'm
does he
gonna
get this
try to
third
give this guy
one
IP bans,
blind,
man. Twitch. Surely that's a thing.
Oh, Rossi, the silver they needed.
I would love that to be a thing.
Up at 15 already.
He's
Here
made
at the
16
half.
accounts.
Still an opportunity
That's
to
it, that's
get
so
our
insane.
third 30K of the day.
Wow, yeah, wow.
We've
Wow.
already had 2, and there's only been 2 maps.
Incredible.
So-
quite incredible.
Yeah, when Elmimore into Xfaro, and now maybe
But
Rossi.
Aldis, some guy got
I mean,
banned
if it does go to
from
12 to
Prodigy,
12,
and he's made
gets
16
the same
accounts
pace,
just
he'll
trying to
get it.
flame him.
But
Just comes in
Oh,
here,
needs
flames
another
him, gets banned
overtime.
again.
that would also be 3 overtimes on the day.
Guy is not
Yes,
mentally
yeah, That
stable.
would also be ridiculous. Now, we
That's
are
for
seeing
sure.
that kind of crafty little tripwire. I don't think it's going to have a huge success rate against the Neon, but we'll have to wait and see.
1 tap into Izu.
Camera taken out.
Skirting around it.
Ooh.
Oh, he's just trying to pretend. He's just waiting for someone to trip it, and none of them are hitting it. They finally find it. The tripwire is gone. Anizio will not
After
find the
plan, they got a
opportunity he was looking
frenzy
for.
and an
look at
omen
that.
flash.
Shockdart
This
comes
should
over,
be
doesn't
done.
get any value as the plan is not there. The relay bolt to buy some time. Jeremy now following up on the
Just
aftershock.
omen flash when they omen flash.
And here comes the push now. Saya goes in, the paranoia, but it's kind of just spam. Jeremy stays alive in the corner. And now he wants to get in there. Jesse bashed a couple of kills of his own, and now there's only two
Yeah,
guys
I mean, they
that have
played
to
it
push
perfect.
straight into
Got the one way
Jeremy,
out, then
who
they
is
did the
tucked
omen
into
flash.
this corner.
One trying to get out, just got wrecked.
And this is not really going to happen. Stacks goes down, and Excurate all alone up in the tower. Jeremy just sliding on by. There's one kill, two to the side of Excurate, but it is 3 to Jeremy, and that will be the pistol going the way of Team Secret once again.
Yeah, Excurate definitely
My
much
favorite map,
more on
Haven.
point for his
Love
individual
Haven.
mechanics today. Not sure if there's maybe
Okay,
some
2-0
changes
for
in
the
their
pistols,
comms as well.
and we get
Obviously,
one
Furious
sheriff
have taken on the mantle of primary
on
IGL,
defense.
but
That's
you have to
looking like
imagine
that. That's it. They got
that as
2
Stacks continues
deaths
to
of their
spend more
last.
time on this roster, that he's providing more value as it goes as well for some of that mid-rounding assistance.
Oh, nice follow-up there from Jesse.
Just a chuckle.
Yeah.
from,
pretty good.
from Uncle Jesse.
Cover going out.
Excurate will invest into that sheriff. On top of the Marshal for Saya. I mean, the Marshal, it's a given. But for Saya at least. But the sheriff, I mean, yeah, you're still at 1,500. If you get a kill, you
Yeah, we're
definitely
seeing all the
even out.
classic moves that we used to see on the anti-eco swing over towards long, pick up the orb, see if
he
anyone
can do that.
jaws.
As, he's gonna
Nice
be
from
going up
T1
against
setting one up over
3
towards
Bulldogs,
A.
a couple Spectres.
And you would think this is
and
one, but then you
most
actually
full
have someone
armor.
up
That
towards
is,
short.
drone to go down.
And
Saya
if he can get
holds it,
towards the
and-
corner,
Wow! Still.
Yeah, I mean, he hit him.
it's
Can't
a nice
believe he
call though.
stuck
Excurate
around for
hits him.
that.
And they're like, okay, well, Saya's over there. Let's go the other way.
Cover going out.
Yeah, I mean, you know it's the eco, so why push through the buy, the one buy?
Yeah. Well, they're on the site, but now trying to flood it is T1, and that's a couple of pistol kills already. It's going so heavily in their favor. 2G.
21
he's on
HP.
21 health.
Yeah, this was lovely
looking
from them
good
though.
for
Early
him.
info over
One tap
towards
will do
A.
it. Marshall
Excurate
gets it
here's the
done.
rotates out.
And the
The fact he
thrifty for
got the
T1.
kill here was
Oh,
really impressive
I
though. Takes the
mean,
timing from the smoke. Shout out to the other two that were distracting on site.
Towards the Marshal.
Yeah, and they pretty much
Sure,
just
I
had a
get that,
3-person
but the
setup
fact
on
that
A.
you're still not clearing
Yeah,
carefully,
oh,
'cause
his
you
recon?
also have to
Okay,
imagine
that makes a
Saya
lot of
was
sense.
pushed out very far forward, so
That recon is
the
giant
initial
from
stack
Rossi.
had to have been on the other side.
Nice, guys.
And I think they're imagining that, you know, you put some pressure onto A, so surely they've been disrupted.
The recons are getting so
Secret, you
much
weren't
every
as fast
single
as you thought
every
you
single
were.
round I'm watching. Every single
Now
replay,
this
everyone's
is
just
looking
lit
rough.
up.
T1 picking up the Outlaw to really, really hammer the point home.
And we'll see if they can do exactly that. It's only one Sheriff here for Jesse Bash. We have one Ghost for 2GE, and that is it.
Yeah, good news
Nobody
for
else has any
T1
money for anything
is
else, and
they have a
Excurate
Cypher.
here with the Phantom, gonna make quick work of that.
should annihilate the
And
Neon.
he is being pushed though, so Wild Oreo is going to shut him down with a classic, but Stacks just waiting. Ooh, kind of looking
Whoa.
away, trying to get away from the flash, but now just on the site, Saya player close with the Outlaw.
Hey,
And
Rossi
an
still has
upgrade here
drone.
For 2GE, and all of a sudden,
Wait, Jesse
Team-
still has drone.
Team Secret have a chance.
Yeah, Bulldogs picked up. Drone as well. Good spot at the very minimum side. Now you see the recon coming out as well. You know it's both people here in C-Link. Smoke plus the
17,
recon.
yeah.
So much time bought for Secret.
Yeah, this smoke is doing wonders. I mean, as Saya player as well, it's
A
like,
great
well,
white
wanna poke
shorts
my head
with
out
the
here with an
prime. Thank you
Outlaw.
so much, man.
Oh, and they're going to close the gap to really deny the Outlaw any power.
Wow.
The repositioning is great. And Thrifty's back-to-back today is surely a day of Valorant. It
Yeah.
is one of a days of Valorant.
One of the days of all time. And yeah, back-to-back Thrifties. We had a Thrifty earlier on as well. Wild Oreo just lines it up. Smoke doesn't help, and he just TPs in behind him.
Yeah, I mean, Team Secret just never let the foot off the pedal on this one.
I think you gotta
Kept
not
finding
go
ways to
for
get behind
info.
T1.
See, I don't think you do info trips,
Well,
right?
now back
Would you not
to
just use
a
the
bit of
camera
a
for info
rogue
and then have
purchase
kill
here,
trips?
But a 5-stack, that's how you overcome the weapon disadvantage. You just have more weapons.
How about back-to-back Thrifties?
Oh boy.
Because the Team Secret comp is unbelievable
for
at
it.
sea.
The
think I would just be
Vandals on
having kill
T1
trips on
should
Steam.
try to stabilize things a bit.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But Jesse Vash is going to get the Hunters here if he gets the plant here. So once the plant goes down, T1's chances diminish
It at least looks like T1 have a good idea that this comp
Yeah,
likes to spam C with the 5-person
We do have
insta stack on the
Rossi
eco.
back over here at A.
Say eco
after
lover.
that initial stack. A couple guys poking out of B as well. Looks like Wild Orio's shot. Something, but now just really bolt and the follow-up coming in pretty slowly. I mean, they're going to send in the drone first just to make 100% sure that they're not getting thrifty. And here we go.
They haven't cleared the smoke yet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Wild Oreo, that's one. And Stacks, he gets a kill, but immediately Envy to flood the site. He picks up 2 headshots.
30 seconds
That
left.
player here, ooh, gonna be forced to shoot that thing. Alarm bot.
Yeah,
Spike planted.
and Sire just needs to make
So,
sound.
I mean, at this point, you're kind of
And pretty much just hope that Easy can get one.
It's the only real shot you have to open things up. It's just dry peaks on both sides of the site.
Envy's waiting for this. And not expecting him close, but still able to line it up. G gets that job done. And knowing it's a Marshall, no real reason to peek into this. With the spike planted. And Sia player not going to hit it. 2G does take him down. So Team Secret,
Alright amount of damage
they
though,
do
but they
get
actually
the
managed
normal
to
round
win a
of
round
Valorant
against
mostly
them.
as they get onto the A side.
Yeah, slow and steady does the job for Secret, even though you have the Neon.
Big
you don't
buy rounds, they
have
got a
to
lot
go
of
at full
ults.
speed every time.
The giant round
Rossi
for
does his
T1.
best to sneak right back into the smoke, get the first kill, but Wild Oreo's pinches on these executes have been very good. His timing is right on point of what Secret's looking for. He's always there for the trade or the pinch, the crossfire, as that Killjoy. And something else that we're noticing is that they're not really setting up for deep lurks, right? It's always 5-man and then reposition for the post plant. Something, again, that they've done in the past on Haven. This is a crazy angle to be holding with the op. Oh, boy.
They have a couple of guys peeking this, but still gets a
He's
kill.
crazy committed.
Maybe hoping for a bit more value. It's now the Hunter's Fury.
Right here.
Was this not an
Jesse
absolute mad
Vash.
ult? God, I nearly go on a
Close
mid.
there on Izu, but not quite.
Okay, it is a giant round. That's why we're committing ults.
And now
Maybe could have found a better
Secret
use
have
from
to
it. I don't know if there was someone tagged from a recon that I
Rethink how
missed,
they're
but
going to push
Envy
into
still
this
one away
one.
from his
It's just
ult.
Wild Oreo sneaking
From his
into
ult, sorry.
Garage.
Oh, he might actually sneak past the cam as well. Okay, he's watching it. But breaking that cam with still a minute left is going to make T1's defenses weaker, as now, you know, by logic, they would want to check for C.
What a shot.
Wow.
Oh, okay. And they re-clear A short. I mean, this is good from T1.
Yeah, this
They're
guy
doing whatever
in
they
B
can
is
to
just
try to
gonna
make
walk
sure
into
they're
this.
even in numbers and even catches the lurk.
Look at this.
Dude, Rossi is
puts
hitting
his
some
stick,
shots, man.
takes them both down as they're trying to set up a
Like his
push.
third 3K at the moment.
Rossi coming up big again.
I-
He is nice, isn't he?
He is nice. We're so back. Oh, man. I mean, we've been seeing this
His
a
third
lot
shot
in
hit the
Pacific,
tripping beat
which
to
I'm
try to
very
enable
glad
luck.
that we're
Well, that's
seeing,
kinda
is
cool.
that, okay, you lose some numbers, you see some pressure on the other side.
already know.
Rather than like all
Sit
rushing
down, bro.
to clear that side, you start to push out from the side you're already holding to then make an educated guess on do we
Yeah, let's see the
rotate,
neon
right?
ult.
Do we continue to hold things
Show
like
me
that?
the neon ult.
re-clear logic and the flow chart has gotten a lot cleaner for a lot of the teams in Pacific here in Stage 2.
That's nice developments to see. And now a lot more utility.
The
and a lot
counter
faster of
Omen
a
flash from X-Red here was
push as
perfect.
Now we got the overdrive, but there's 2 angles looking at this, and they're so set up for it. Stacks also
Man,
his way
Rossi
in a
stunned
big
up,
way.
still hit to the one
And
tap,
it's
okay?
pretty
That was a
much
convincing round from T1.
Only
Still a
Stacks
low buy
goes
from Team
down.
Secret, but
T1. They really are so
yeah, and the
bad.
fact they're shutting down the neon is good. Shout out to X-Red here.
9
His
to
Omen
9,
flash was
very close
perfect.
map so
Team
far.
Secret's Omen flash
And all
wasn't
the ults
great, to be
online.
honest.
Surely
They
this
did one
calls
over
for a
towards short with
timeout.
no one that could actually
Over from
capitalize
Team
off it. Everyone
Secret.
had like,
The
I mean,
answer
the
to
ult would have,
neon
sorry, the
ultimate,
flash would have
overdrive,
just
well,
faded by
just
then.
Make it a 2v1. I love the...
Really low. 1 HP, guys. Hey, short. Nice. Nice.
Okay, okay. out that information.
He's on 22.
Good spot for T1.
He's getting
Full
there.
economies there.
It's got
Actual
a little
economies
ways,
there.
but he could make it happen.
Got 3 people that can't
Is
buy
it
next.
even impressive if
Team
we get,
Secret.
you know, we've already had 2 guys get 30. Like, come on.
Yeah,
a
isn't
th- a
30
third
the
guy,
norm now?
Yeah. And it seems so common. Like,
Oh boy, the precedent set by RRQ today.
yeah. It was
Okay,
funny, too.
I'm a
Elmie
big
Moore
fan of this
obviously
for
getting the
T1.
headshot win
They
for
have a
SC
trip
Maine. That
here
was,
so that they can play
yeah,
one
it
pass and over
just
towards A,
makes
and they
sense
never have to
sometimes.
worry about short. So you can just kind of
Some
hold
things
long a bit more
today.
passively and doesn't always have
And,
to hold that
Secret now
angle
taking it
and
a
then
bit
worry about
slow.
short if there's a timing.
Yeah, seeing if T1's gonna push out
So it's
to
more for
re-clear
Issy
it,
if he
but
gets pushed
they
off
have
of
that
this angle.
operator in the hands of Saya.
And then they can
Planted in
heavy
A main.
stack
I mean,
over
this is
towards
just
C.
a classic setup of
Kind of
Haven.
got 2 people here with a breach.
Welcome back
3.
to Haven, everybody. Op and A main. And you just spread out across B and C. Still got trips on A short as well. Makes the A hold even safer for the Jet.
There. There.
And look at this angle being held by Izu, just camping out. Has his eye on the cam in case anything comes in through mid. Just a drone.
Yeah, just the drone. Saw some pings going down here in the garage window.
Yeah, I mean, Secret does not have as much space as they think they do because this is all calculated from T1.
Oh boy. They're running straight into Izu's crossfire. And, you know, the paranoia was set the fault line, but this is held. Envy, nice headshot though. Trying to open it up pretty organically.
Looks like he knows he was spawned for this.
From the garage, but now
Excurate.
Excurate here in the
Oh,
corner.
boy,
The
and the
bolts
recon
not
doesn't
gonna
hit him.
catch And Excurate only gets the one though.
Ooh,
Jesse Vash.
27, 56
Had a
HP
couple,
for
and the
these 2.
plant does
So
come
close
down
to
on
getting a
C.
triple.
Wow, in the nick of time. The From the Shadows from 2GE really stopping the rotates from T1. Creates an opening for Team Secret. Now still
Yeah,
spread
Comms
out
come
apart a
in
little
with
bit,
their low.
but the fact that they hold on to C-Link with 2GE being there is a lot of extra space for Secret in this post plant.
Is Saya gonna check this?
It's so tough, but if you're gonna go for it, I mean, surely you have to check it. A little far forward.
Yeah. Rossi, he's been incredible, but I think there's just not enough time. Team Secret playing it slow as well. And eventually, yeah, he's just
Yeah,
going to be gunned
they had a
down.
real
Envy
good idea
picking
that
up
he was in this
3
corner.
on the round. Team Secret
and
takes
Jesse
the
picks
lead
up the
after
op.
their timeout.
Well, good timeout. It looked a little dicey because I do think T1 had a very solid setup. I mean, again, all the space given to Secret was very well calculated. But after the reposition, their backup was still cut off just a bit. They weren't quite sure if the commitment was there, and T1's caution gave that opening for Envy to start to break apart the site with a couple frags.
Here.
Defense op, attack op. Throws it over to Jeremy on attack.
Attack operator
For
on
Neon.
that Neon. I mean, he's really done everything he possibly can this year
My
to shake
ideal
off the
Haven
doubt that some
comp?
of us, including myself, had on how
I would-
confident
I
is
would
he to
use
continue
Omen.
picking up operators,
use
to
Omen,
really be that
Neon.
primary duelist, and
breach,
he's saying he
then
is
a
right
Cypher or a
there. He's
Killjoy,
committed
and then I
to
would
this
try a
role. But open the round
Sova
for them, that'd be even better.
and
Yeah.
what would I try? I would try
Zero,
Sova,
doesn't-
Gecko, Imprak, and I
doesn't
would
look like he wants to
also
make that
try a
angle.
Deadlock, just because I
Hence
have an
a
idea that could
good
work pretty on
idea
roll.
for him. Saya having his own operator
be the
here
3
once
that I
again. He
try.
wants to push through garage, but Wild Oreo just going to evacuate as that does come through.
Secret might have evacuated with the
think you would,
assumption
I
that
think you
that
might
smoke
struggle,
is gonna
and
be
you'd
followed
probably
up by a
you
re-clear.
probably get
And
sussed
if
out
that is the
like
case,
four
they should
four
be
games
working
in,
with
but
the assumption that they have no control over the C side and T1 has all the information. I'm wondering if we're going to see that in the post plant as they do go for a hit onto B. No eyes yet onto the C side. Everybody focus on A link.
Now we'll see how this one goes as the lineup here looking pretty good. The plant is going to come
30
down.
seconds left.
The fault line as they do try to challenge this early. Excurate does get 1. There's 2. Lines up
Guys,
for 3.
an
And it's
absolute
not able to make it
monster
4.
on
Envy
this round.
does pick up the spike.
Yeah, and
wants
this
to get
would reset the
planted,
recon.
Wants to give them a chance, but
Oh,
Rossi has
big
the flank.
round. 2
Comes
people
all the way
at
from
sitting
A
at
and takes them
2,000.
down.
That's strong.
Great hold from T1. Again, the re-clear on Garage is what makes this happen. You know that there's no chance that it's C. You have Garage, you're still watching C main with util. And then you say, well, A main, we are still looking for information. I haven't seen anything just yet.
30
That
seconds.
forces it. I love the paranoia. Forces a stop on the plant. Excurate. Not only does he stop the plant, he gets 3 kills to his name, and that's all the time that Rossi needed. to close out the round.
Feeling the pressure.
Yeah, force them down to an
But
eco. They got Killjoy
did
or
execute under the
and
pressure.
Breach or
And
and
now, ooh, excellent peek there
11-10.
from Jeremy. Saya not want to back
Job,
down
man.
from a challenge, and he goes
Dude,
for
this
a
team has so
takedown.
many good
Jeremy from
offers.
midair. And they're trying to come in really quickly here onto the B site, but
Spike
here's
planted.
2G up top as well, gonna get a stinger kill. Meanwhile, Saya player in the smoke.
They timed the
Getting
Omen
a
Flash.
couple, also able to pick up a
Omen Flash
Guardian.
recon was really nice here from
And to get a
T1 as
kill
well.
for himself there. So now it's only Wild Oreo. He does pick up one, but that is another round in the hands of T1.
There's too many people
Rossi
in
kinda
this
close
site.
as well.
We have no idea who's getting the kills because there's just a bunch of them. It's a party. I'm impressed that Saya still stays alive, gets a kill with a shorty, still swaps out with a Guardian. I mean, created so much time and space with Excurate supporting from C lane.
Yeah, that's double rounds where
And
they
T1
managed to stop
seems to
B.
finally stabilized a bit, right? Regardless of round win or loss, overall, their confidence, their movement seems to be coming right back up to match Team Secret as they take the lead.
Thank you. Nice. Up
For
down.
the first time,
Up
I
down,
believe,
Nene,
as
guys.
well.
He's saying up, down, up,
Yeah,
down.
he's
Please
like
get
keeping
it.
his eye on the screen. He's like, the fist bump is not what matters right now.
Yeah, please give me this off. Double ult for Team Secret.
This is a huge round for Team Secret.
I
They
like
really
this.
need
Makes a
one,
lot of sense.
otherwise
T1's
T1
set up
almost
at the
definitely
moment.
run
They're going
away
aggro over
with
towards
this
A.
map.
They can then leave this once they've done a bit of pressure, and they can leave the Cypher. They pretty
They
much
have two big
just
ultimates as
accepted
well.
that they're not going to be
ones with
going B.
clear
A bit of
counters
a
from
gamble
T1
at the
just
beginning.
yet.
Smoke to deter them from just sending
I
it.
think I was reading Rossi calling for the smoke there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Saya.
and with that kill, do they now just fully leave
clean
A,
with it.
or
Then he just backs up, and then
They
they
wait a
clear
bit.
from A main to make sure it's not a pinch with the drone. You still have trips over by A. Saya's holding a safer angle. I mean, T1 is playing absolute textbook movement in this
the
round.
double trips as well? Nice.
Clear for the low,
Did the
low
drone hear
trips
the other
against
one?
Neon.
Doesn't
There's
look-
Still another one, though.
Oh,
Why,
he tries
boss
to
man? You
push
have a
through that.
second
Jeremy's
trip.
going to put a quick end to that, and now the Neon's in onto the side, and there's not much you can do. Going to clear it out as now Rossi pushes them, takes out two,
Cover going
and
out.
gives them a huge chance now. But the spike is planted, and they're cutting them off with that lockdown.
Yeah,
So be able to get into the back of the
30
spawn.
seconds left.
buying time. Yeah, you're just going to have to stay outside of it. Not sure if that was in range for Wild Oreo to hear it, but either way, Wild Oreo just has all control on the middle part of this map.
Yeah, bit of a
Turret and
bit of
Nanoswarm.
a
Turret has to be
mislead.
cleared. Nanoswarm activated. Turret's going to get ahead of it, though.
dude. Is Wild Oreo messed this one
Yeah.
up?
does.
Curveball.
Yeah, no, they're gonna go join and play together. This isn't
And
too bad. But
now
if they
they're just trying
switch over to
rotate in
sight here,
together,
yeah, they
but
take
we
sight.
do have Excurate just
They at
approaching.
least don't shoot the recon, so there's pressure from
Approaching
long
that
anyway.
spike, and now trying to get into garage. Jesse.
This is the problem.
Damage, but he lives with one health, gets the kill. Rossi a third,
Oh,
and he's gonna tap.
what the hell is this? 3
Rossi
bullets.
once again.
Oh,
and gets Wild Oreo.
3
He
bullet
wins
man.
the
Rossi's been
duel,
playing
and he wins the
unreal.
round again for T1.
The T1 played this so weird.
Secret overthinking
Played this
things
so
a bit.
weird.
Good thing I was
Yeah,
with
Once
you.
shout
they
out to
realize
Rossi
that
here,
that
man. The
smoke
shots were
allows
incredible.
T1 to get into the site for free. They think about regrouping and wrapping
He's
all
saving
the
him
way
over
around
towards
it,
A
but
as
the
well.
Initial tap, because they didn't account for Excurate to get ahead of the Nanoswarm, the initial tap's just too fast. Makes them panic a bit and turn around. But Rossi makes everything happen. That's the story of this round. Digs into the cracks on Ace. Want to at least throw out every now and then, sprinkle it in to your playbook.
29.
Oh, man.
Remember, Xpharaoh was on 29.
A
and
lot
he got
needs to go
one
right. Is it a
kill
lot?
Yeah.
to hit
I guess
30.
a 2-5.
Be on to something today. See if Rossi can make the big 3-0 happen. Big ultimates on the side of Team Secret, but Rossi's got his Hunter's Fury as well. And again, the A site, they're actually just going to leave C site open. They say if you use your util to get into C, so be it. Retake it with the Hunter's Fury.
Yeah. Do you see that Team Secret at least able to piece together what they can? They've got 3 main rifles, but also a Guardian, a Bulldog. Only 1 full armor.
Just a whole mixed bag. Now, the initial
Okay,
smoke
so
outside of A
T1
lobby
kind
from
of
T1
own this round a little bit. They do
plants
one
the
smoke over
idea that
towards
the
A,
op
no
might be
extra
in A
pressure,
once again for
and
Secret,
they
so they're trying
had to
clear
drone
close
out
with
in
the
case
drone.
someone
That's
was
a lot of
holding
util
here.
already used on the A side.
So they drone over
Smoke
towards
going
A,
up again,
and
trying
they
to make them think the op
at
is on
least
that
make sure
side.
the one person isn't holding one site
do
down.
they
As we can
know?
see, one person is holding the site down, but
Oh!
not aggro.
Man, I
Great
mean,
shot, man.
right
He's been
past
hitting
the
a lot of
shock
good
dart.
shots.
Oh, what a flick. Only a few players
And they
would
have
be
double stack over towards
crazy
B.
enough to do that, and
Last time
Science
Omen's played this
absolutely one
pause.
of them.
Yeah, he's definitely one of them. Oh boy, X-Security's totally fine up here, up on the box. Doesn't get hit. The aftershock as well.
Yeah,
Is going to kill him,
it
actually.
shouldn't
Stacks
matter
gets the
too
kill, though,
much.
onto 2G.
Extra went for the smoke
Still
before the
looking good
TP.
here for T1. The Rolling Thunder, of course, will be committed to, but Isu gets
Okay,
the kill,
very
and he
nice.
picks
Very
up
impressive from
2T1.
T1.
We'll
Team
get
Secret
the
on
first
double
map
pistol,
of
right? And
Legion.
T1 still managed to do this.
Great recovery from T1.
Good sign from them.
You love to see them stabilize a bit. Stacks making sure to give the encouragement and energy to everyone. X-Security very happy about how things